Welcome to Star Wars CCG. Here are some examples of both dark and light side cards. Using this B-Wing here as an example, we'll break down a basic card. The first thing we'll look at is the name and uniqueness of a card. Using this Elite Stormtrooper here as an example, he has 3 dots in front of his name, which means only 3 of them can be played at the table at the same time. Rare characters like Lord Vader or Admiral Akbar have 1 dot. The next box contains background information, which usually doesn't have an impact on the game unless it says something like Leader, Bounty Hunter, or something like that. Next will be the subclass. This subdivides certain groups of cards. Some cards only target starfighters, some target capital ships. This is the way you decide what's what. The next box contains all the vital information to the game: power, ability, armor, hyperspeed, all that good stuff. The next box is the game text information, where the specifics of the card in relation to the game are laid out. And finally, on the side of the card there will be symbols that can denote a permanent pilot, warrior, astromech on board, all sorts of stuff, permanent weapons. Then here we come back to our Stormtrooper, who has a warrior symbol at the bottom. He has a power of 1. His game texts say he gets power +2 when he holds a blaster rifle. And the lore says all they know is killing and white uniforms. Almost every card you'll play will have a deploy and a forfeit value. The white number on top being the deploy and the black number on bottom being the forfeit value. Sometimes the deploy cost will be in the game text of the card. Usually if there's no cost, it's free to play. Every card, with the exception of locations, has a number in the upper right corner. This is referred to as a destiny number. The numbers can range from 0 to 7, and they represent the game's element of chance or fate, where some games will use dice. Star Wars relies on these numbers. For example, let's say I have Commander Luke Skywalker armed with Anakin's saber, and I want to target Admiral Piet here. The text on Anakin's saber says if my destiny is greater than the defense value, in this case it would be ability, the target is hit. Now, Anakin's saber specifically says to grab the first 2 cards off of my deck for my destiny, so that's what I'll do. And the first card I drew was a location, so there's no destiny number with that, so it's 0. The second card I drew a 4, which is greater than Admiral Piet's defense, so therefore he's hit.